Right guys, welcome back to my Lupa Roma FC, where we are at the end of Season 3. I just decided to play through the rest of the season from when I last saw you at the end of January, because we weren't going to go up, we weren't going to go down, we were going to kind of be somewhere in the middle, but we've actually done a little bit better than expected. And from a season preview of us meant to be at the bottom, where Lecce currently are, we are 6th on 61 points. Potential to stay 6th if we win today against Bologna, so we're going to play that and then we'll do an end of season review. So since the end of January, results have been some good, some bad. Had a good little run in February and March. April was pretty underwhelming, but we did score the best goal I have ever seen on a Football Manager save, which unfortunately was part of this 6-3 loss away to Lecce, who, as we just saw there, were bottom of the league. But we did get to experience this goal from Jaime Renault, which won the goal of the month, and I'm hoping will win goal of the season. As I say, I've never seen anything like it, and I don't want to spoil it here, but we'll just watch it play out. I've got it on medium, so hopefully it won't lag as much on the recording. They very much had the ball in our half. Luckily, Nicolas Di Caviglia got the interception, and we brought it down this right-hand side. Some nice little passing here between Tamite, Gaeta, Nicolas Di Caviglia, Rossetti, just passing around this right-hand side, trying to find some space for the cross, and finally, it's Gaeta that passes the ball over, and Renault, look at that. I mean, overhead kick from outside the edge of the area into the top corner, deservedly of goal of the month, even though we somehow lost that game 6-3. And if you look at the stats there, 24 shots, 15 on target to their 18 and 9. I mean, it was just one of those games where the game decided that we weren't going to win. But otherwise, aside from that, as I say, the results have been pretty much in our favour. We've played very well, and that sees us in this 6th position. And this final game away at Bologna, where we're still like 7-1 to win, which I think is a bit of a joke. But we're pretty much at full strength. This is the team that we're going to go with. Monterosso will play in goal. I've changed him up to a sweeper keeper role. Gaeta will be at right back, Pitzel at left back, Mansi and Farkas in the middle, Rocca and Bonucci in the centre of midfield, Rossetti, Giovinco and Renault behind Lucci. This will be Lucci's last game, this will be Renault's last game, this will likely be Farkas's last game. I'm trying to sign him at the moment, but we don't have the wage budget because he's out of contract at the end of the summer. But whether I should or not, because I mean, might just get 2 new defenders in the summer, because that is an area that we really need to strengthen. Sant'Angelo will also be leaving. I could get him on a free, but I don't really use him anymore. Morleo will be signing at the end of the season. He's agreed to a contract, and Raiola will also be leaving. Are there any new players that I have signed since? I think there is. Oh yeah, this guy, Thomas Gaidu, who is a Guadeloupean striker, 23 years old. Pretty decent stats in the striking departments. He's played a couple of games off the bench. He has been pretty terrible in those games, so he will likely not feature much at all. But that is our team. Oh, right, okay. Need to change these guys out, so let's just get Ancini in and Venagno. Okay, can't get Venagno in either. Parocchi, why not? So, final game of the season. A win does see us cement 6th place, which would be definitely slightly better for the finances, although probably not much. I can't imagine what 6th place in Serie B really gets you. But we will try. Let's just do that. It's always pretty good. And off we go. Let's put this back to 2D. And off we go. So yeah, Bologna just 2 places below us. So I am expecting a tough game, but if we play well, I know we can win. As you can see, yeah, in 8th place. They are 8 points behind us. But if we can, we'll keep an eye on the Spezia game as well. They're away to Ascoli, who are 15th, who have had a little bit of resurgence at the end of this season. They were in the bottom 3, but looks like they've had a few wins at the back end and they've pulled themselves out of it. And they are now no longer getting relegated. Because I had planned on nabbing a few of their players if they did get relegated, because they would have gone for cheap and they have got some decent clientele. Which is why it was surprising they were down there in the first place. And Ignazio's crossed it and Mura has scored the first goal for Bologna, and we are down in the 11th minute. He's just scored on his debut, I saw there. So this is a guy that they have never played before, and he's scored within 10 minutes. Can I click on his name? I can. I bet he's terrible. 17 years old. He's obviously just come from their youth team. Oh, Carpi's youth team. Yeah, he doesn't look great. So that's a bit annoying, but so be it. So as I said before, sadly losing Lucci and Renault at the end of the season. Lucci is going to Cagliari in Serie A, so he is being transferred. So I'm going to have to wait to see if they put him back on the loan market to see if we can get him back. Renault I would definitely apply for again because he has been exceptional, and as I say, he scored that wonder goal, which. So I've never seen. I think I've seen overhead kicks before, but I've never seen an overhead kick quite that extravagant. And Rossetti's been sent off, but we'll just move Giovinco here over onto that right hand side, switch him down to a support. We've had a fair few red cards in the last few games. It's not been very fun. We did have a great game though recently where we did get a man sent off. But it might have been Rossetti again in the 45th minute. But then we went on to win the game 2-0. Lucci's done well there. So I'm still quietly optimistic as we get this corner. Giovinco, 31 years of age now. I think one of the oldest people, apart from Marotta, who will be retiring at the end of the season. I think he's now the oldest in the club, or at least in and around the starting 11. Good hitting by Rocco. Gator heads it over. Gator's come on leaps and bounds in this last end of the season. I think he's a four-star current ability now. Definitely our best defender on paper. Let's just get Paolo to do that talk. And we'll move on. So yes, as you see in the league table there, Sassuolo out and out winning the league, 5 points clear. And they smashed us both times we played them, as did most of the other teams above us, which kind of shows the gap, especially between that first 3. Probably put Spal in there as well. That first 4, very good teams. If we want to get out of this division, we need to get some players in that can challenge them. Why is that not working? There we go. Right, let's make some changes. Let's get Giovinco off. Let's give Santangelo his last outing. And let's get Davies in for Farkas because we don't want another red card. We'll make another sub with 10 minutes to go. We'll maybe get Rocker hasn't actually played particularly well. Pitzel with the long throw. I mean, I don't understand why. I say it nearly every game. Why the fullbacks? I'm pretty sure I don't have them instructed to do those long throws. Maybe I'll have to have a look at that and take that off. Good catch by Monterosso. Maybe we'll switch it up. Let's go positive for these last 20 minutes. Monterosso kicks out. That's a great kick, and Lucci's away. Lucci scores, and it's 1-1 with 20 minutes to go. And let's make a substitution. Let's get Worsley on, who unfortunately hasn't really. He's got an excellent morale. I don't really know why, because I've barely played him. But we'll bring him on for the last 20 because Renault hasn't really done much. And we'll see if we can produce We have been excellent this second half. We didn't have any shots on target that first half. We've had 6 already in this second half. So hopefully, demand some more. They have got a corner. Has that gone in? Surely that hasn't counted. Okay, well, it's gone in. The ball went in. I don't understand that. I'm guessing off Mancy's hand, but Mancy's been sent off. We don't have any other substitutions. Fantastic. We're down to 9 men. Bonucci's going to have to play centre back. Rocca's just going to play in the middle. I mean, this is just disastrous, isn't it? 2 red cards. They've got a penalty. They should have really had a goal. Monterosso saves it. It's 1-1. We're going to have to. Let's just go cautious here. I don't understand that. The ball's gone in. The ball's gone in the back of the net. I'm guessing off Mancy's hand, which is what he's been sent off for, but they should have got the goal for that. Instead, they get the penalty and miss it. And do we still have a chance here? Who knows? Rocca. 9-man Lupa Roma versus the full-strength Bologna team for these last 7 minutes. And if we can hang on here, it'd actually be a very good 1-1. 5 minutes to stoppage time. Nothing's happening. Time's ticking away. And looks like we've hung on to 6th place because Ascoli are drawing against Spezia 0-0. Rocca's picked up an injury. Just don't lose it. Come on, Bonucci. Makeshift centre-back for those last 10 minutes. It's kicked out and that's it, full time. And we have hung on despite 2 red cards and a number of yellows. I mean, they did do alright. Yeah, come back, why not? And there we go, the end of the season on a weird high. 2 men sent off is not ideal. They'd already pretty much packed their bags for the holidays. I should really start finding these people wages. We have had a lot of red cards this season. Lucci did well. I mean, we're looking for an out-and-out striker to really push us in Serie B, and Lucci has very much done that. 31 appearances, 15 goals in the league, 29 starts, 18 goals overall. I mean, he has been absolutely fantastic for us. I'm really, really hoping I can get him back next year. Because whether he'll start... What was this? Serie B playoff preliminary round. What? What is this? What is this? I don't know what this is. Serie B playoff preliminary round. I did not know this even existed. We're in. Okay, so we're in the playoffs. Okay, well, I didn't even know that. Wow. Okay, excellent. So, sorry. If you go to Serie A here. I did wonder why there wasn't playoffs positions. Obviously, I just wasn't looking. Yeah, 3 teams again. So we do actually have a chance to go up here in our first season. So that will be, well, I'll play the first. If we get to the final, I'll play that, and then we'll do an end of season review. But wow, I didn't even know that. So happy days, and yeah, we'll see what happens next time.